Hi, I'm Jonas Anderson, and I'm going to take you through the 4 pillars of powerful logo design today. Let's get started. Number 1 is symbolism. First of all, identify the core elements of what your brand represents. An amazing, fantastic example of this is the FedEx logo, which is often presented as one of the best logos ever. Other than the FedEx, which is very clearly presented there, there's also the use of negative space between the E and the X, creating an arrow which helps to communicate the services, the core services of what FedEx offers. We've also got a great example in the logo of Amazon, which of course is the arrow and smile between A and Z. So they're offering everything from A to Z, and with a smile as well. As far as a logo that we developed here at Ultimize, I'd like to present the Ultimize logo itself, which of course is based around the letter U for Ultimize, but it also represents the different aspects of what we present in our services. It also has basically a spotlight going out, which helps to represent our event management services, as well as it's at the same time an arrow coming into the target, which basically means helping you to hit your target. Beyond that, we've also made the U in the word Ultimize into a magnet, because we want to present services and products which really draw the customer effectively. Now, in applying symbolism, you do want to avoid being too cliche or commonplace. An amazing brand, which is a Thai brand, actually by a government agency, is that of T-Seb. Now, they've brought the symbolism of the Thai Y, which is a greeting here, but also there's negative space in between of a stupa, which is a very Thai symbol. So it's a very uniquely and cleverly designed logo. And we at Ultimize also developed a food products and health food products brand called Lubway. Lub being a slang word for the word love. And the concept being that with these products, you find a way towards better health. And it's given in love. So love always finds a way. In the logo design, we went for a heart symbol, but more than just a heart, it's also the symbol of a highway, like the Lubway indeed. The next pillar is simplicity, to be clean in the logo design. A perfect example of this is the LG logo, where their icon is an LG, which is also a smiley, winking face. We also developed a seaside property brand or logo for Tiranade. Now, Tiranade in Thai is Tiranade, and the first letter of this is the Thai Ta Tong symbol. We were able to recognize that we could adapt this letter to communicate what this brand is offering, which is a condominium project next to the sea. So on the top you see the flow of the wind and the waves and the sea. And then the actual bottom part symbolizes the condominium development itself. The next part of simplicity is to be minimal. Now, this is a very trendy thing for logo design today. An amazing example of this is the construction company from Japan called Takenaka. A very simple, very minimalistic logo design, which also communicates very effectively. We also developed the logo for Vida Corporation. Now, their symbol is the Lotus Blossom, so you can see that represented in a flat, not a lot of graphics there, which is very simple, but at the same time it also has the V of Vida Corporation inside of it. The next aspect of simplicity is to avoid using too many graphic effects. Now, in the past it was quite popular to use a lot of shading, shadows, bevels, all this sort of stuff, gradients. Nowadays, generally speaking, people are swinging towards the idea of minimalistic design and minimizing the amount of graphic effects they use. And you can see this expertly done in the Shell logo. Shell, of course, is a very, very old brand, and they've always had the symbol of the shell itself. But as it's developed over time, today's logo is the strongest. It's a flat, clear, simple, easy to recognize yellow and red shell symbol. We sought to apply these principles as well in the Plastolix logo, which is a plastic to fuel technology company. And rather than using all those graphic effects, we went for a flat design and tried to bring out principal elements of what the brand represents. The next aspect of simplicity is to make it work in black and white, or what industry people call making it pass the silhouette test. You can see that happening very effectively in the VW logo, and we also applied this principle in a logo we did for the ST Hub mobile banking application, making sure that it would work in black and white. Finally, in terms of simplicity, you want to make sure that your logo works in all of the different logo variants. In today's world, there are a lot of requirements for your logo. You need it to be vertical sometimes, horizontal sometimes, you need it in grayscale, you need it in black and white, you need it very colorful. Whatever it may be, you should be thinking about this at the very onset of your logo design. And I think this is very effectively done in the Shazam logo. You can see there, they've got a vertical version, a horizontal version, grayscale, and so on. And the final pillar is especially relevant in today's world, and that is when you're creating a logo, you've got to think of social media friendliness. It needs to have a social media icon because it might end up on someone's mobile phone, or it might be your social icon. So if it's too big and it can't really be scaled down like that, it's not a good idea. And this is very effectively done in the Wayfair logo. Now, Wayfair is a furniture sales e-commerce company, and they've effectively used this principle in creating their icon. It seems like a very simple icon, but it's actually very meaningful. It's a 4 square blocks opened up, ready to package things and send them to you. We also try to apply this principle of having a lot of variance and making the logo social media friendly in the Haikawo logo design that we created. So you can see the various different versions of the logo. There's the colorful on a light background, there's the colorful on a dark background, and there's the grayscale version of it as well. So that's been taking you through the 4 pillars of powerful logo design with us at Ultimize. And remember, if you feel stuck, if you feel like you need a friend, a partner in developing your brand, your logo, your graphics, your production, whatever it may be, we here at Ultimize are fully equipped at working with you to create a truly memorable and billion-dollar standard brand. So feel free to contact us at ultimize.com. This has been Jonas Anderson, and see you next time.